guys, how's it going? I'm back at the job over here in Blacksburg today. Getting ready to go over a little log bridge. This might have been a bad idea. Oh! Anyway, they put that there so they could drive the excavator across that ditch and load the tractor trailer with logs. Wasn't meant for an ATV. But anyway, if you're wondering what this blue thing is on my head, it's just a piece of duct tape over a sore. It ain't no big deal. Yeah, my wife gave me that color, but that's her favorite color. My wife's favorite color is whatever color that is. Anyway, we're going down here. We're going down here and we're working on V-ditches on this pond. We're having to rip wrap the ditches. And this road's a little bit rough right here. But I'll show you what we're doing down when I get down here. I'm digging V-ditches and Dad's putting riprap in them. Alright, so there's the machine I'm running, and here's the pond. They're putting matting on it today. Here's one ditch I've already dug, putting fabric and riprap in. And I'm working on this one over here now. So I'm gonna go get an excavator. We'll start working on this ditch, waiting on the truck to get back on. Alright, here we go. The riprap has to be about a foot deep. This is a diversion ditch for now, is what this is for. It's to divert the water that comes over this way off the job into the big pond. And it goes up until we get to silt fence up there. I do have GPS indicator in here, indicate only, which means it doesn't control the machine at all. But what I'm looking at, this is the ditch, and I'm using a tilt bucket, but we do not have a sensor on the tilt part of the bucket, so it doesn't matter if I move the bucket, tilt the bucket, it doesn't change the tilt on the screen. Now, up and down works, but tilt doesn't work, so I'm kind of having to, I'm using the GPS just to kind of keep me in line, but basically I'm winging it on digging it. But I mean, it's working out really well. It doesn't have to be perfect, exactly what the GPS shows. This particular thing doesn't. So anyway, my truck's coming back. We're gonna start digging again. From the center of the bucket, and which the center of the bucket shifts as you tilt the bucket. But what I'm trying to do is, as I'm digging this, I'm looking at the offset on the GPS, and it tells me how much below grade I am. But of course, it's measuring from the center of the bucket. If the bucket was centered, like the bucket is sitting straight up and down with the machine, or square with the machine. But I'm still using it. I'm going down about a foot, and I'm trying to maintain a foot below grade, which is helping me keep it consistent. So I have a consistent ditch, even though the numbers really don't mean anything, like 1 foot. close to 1 foot, but I already had seeded this ditch, and grass was just barely starting to come up on it. We didn't realize that we had to put riprap on it. Dad was studying the plans last night. I mean, he knew we had to put riprap on it at some point, but he didn't realize we had to do it in the first phase of the job, because it's not on the riprap's not on the phase 1 plan of the job. It's on phase 2, but apparently it needs to be put in on phase 1 is what we've come to learn. So we started digging on these this morning and got the riprap. Michael's hauling the riprap in on the new Mack, which I have not ever showed y'all yet. I need to show y'all that truck. It's a pretty nice truck. Check my grade, see if I'm staying consistent within 2/10, so I call it close enough. Start putting storm drain in on this job. The storm drains actually dump into this ditch and the other ditch that I dug earlier. The one that Dad was putting riprap on a minute ago, they actually dump into the end of these ditches. So there's more purpose to them. They're actually permanent and they stay here. So that's really their purpose, is to catch the storm water coming off the buildings and the parking lots once everything is done. But right now their purpose is to catch mud and storm water off the site, which you wouldn't think you would want the riprap in them yet, so you could clean the mud out of the ditches, you know, because there's going to be a lot of mud going down them if we have a really hard rain. That's why there's a sediment trap down there, which means for the sediment to get to the pond, the sediment has to go down these ditches, which is going to contaminate the riprap. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to put it in now, but that's what they want. why, but there's something satisfying about digging a V-ditch. But got another load out, and it's looking pretty good. Not the best in the world, but not the worst either. And I still got a ways to go. But anyway, should have it done by the end of the day. I don't know what time it is. 2:30. I was hoping I could get off a little bit early today and go deliver some firewood, but it ain't looking like that's going to happen. So, anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Talk to you later.